Hello, I'm Dustin Tripp. This is my informative speech, and this is my audience. I'd like to thank them for being here. This speech is about the sanctions we have on Iran, that the UN has imposed on Iran. I want to go into specifics about their different aspects of their economy, things like shipping, energy, inflation, banking system. I'll go into some of that real quick. The thing is that every aspect of Iran's economy is suffering right now, and the main guy that's suffering though is just the average citizen. For example, you got banks. Guys can't get transactions. None of the banks in Iran can get international transactions done, and so that drives up costs for the average Joe just trying to pick up supplies for work or whatever. Like in 2011, Reuters reported that Korea had billions of Iranian dollars in their banks that, because of the sanctions, they can't repatriate the money. So, and this is all over the world. India's got problems with got some money of Iran's, and they just, with the banking system, it's they're out billions of money, billions of dollars, which kind of leads into inflation. And because of these sanctions, inflation up over there is 30% or 40% some places. They can't get their parts and their shipping, and everything is just, because of the sanctions, it's so much harder to do, getting insurance and stuff like that. Just on anything that you would send overseas, you'd have to get insurance for. Well, insurance companies aren't even going to cover them. They're just not allowed to. The banks can't do any transactions with Iran, so it all kind of falls down, and the government's not going to suffer from it. It's the average Joe that's having to suffer from it. He's paying 40% more for bread and for gasoline, and 40% more just to conduct business and live. Which also brings me to shipping. Their shipping was, most of it's contracted out, so they're having trouble finding anybody to transport their crude. It's a really money maker. And so they're just, like I said with the insurance companies won't insure the tankers, and a lot of the main tanker businesses have pulled out of Iran's ports and just won't do business with them, which also drives up the cost for the average guy whose job is to sell some oil. Which then brings me to energy. I love you too, Joy. Basically, the sanctions, what it has done is charge or cost Iran so much money to keep their energy, all their different energy. What's the word I'm thinking? Anyway, all the type of energy companies and things like that are in Iran. Everything is just on a decline right now. Like they used to pump 5 million barrels a day back before the revolution, the Iranian revolution. Now they're doing 3 or 3.1 or something like that. So that is just, their economy is just tanking. So, in conclusion, well, I forgot the nuclear part. According to, it's called a Institute for Science and International Security, or a government program that tracks, it's nuclear facilities. It's kind of like the International Atomic Agency, or IAEA. That one. It's also it's a lot like that. But they reported that Iran's nuclear program has been hampered by machine design flaws, equipment breakdowns, problem getting parts, and basically it's just they can't keep business going with their nuclear reactors. But eventually they will get it. They will get the parts. They will get the design flaws fixed, and they will fix it. And they will get their nuclear weapon. So, in conclusion, it's not, the sanctions aren't working. It's slowed them down, but they're still on track to get it. And like I said, it's just the average Joe that's suffering, not the regime. But that's my speech, and thank you.